All right, so now we talked about academically. How was the social change in college?
Well, when you were talking about like the freedom for like choosing your own schedule and stuff,
Mhm.
the freedom of not having to go home and have like parents like waiting to like make sure you got into bed or like came home. That kind of freedom was not something I was ready for. I'm not gonna lie. I acted a fool. Um,
Mhm.
so I went to George Mason University my first 2 years of college, and the freshman dorms are like big buildings, and there's like two, well, the older ones. There's two big buildings that are attached by one singular common room. But then there's a separate building that's attached to the dining hall that is
Mhm.
like it's a common room, but it's a whole building. It's two different rooms. There's one that has like a piano, there's one that has a pool table. So my group of friends and I, we would go after class, we would all do whatever we had to do. And then we would meet up, go get food, and then go to Eisenhower, which is what the name of the building was. And we would, watch movies and play games. We played a lot of spades and a lot of pool until ungodly hours of the morning. And by that, I mean, I would stay up all night, go to my 10 a.m. class, finish my 10 a.m. class, go back to my dorm, take a nap, and then get up for my 1 p.m. classes. Don't do that.
No,
Do not do that.
it's so, I feel like that's what people should tell people when they're going to college. It's not that the work is so much harder. If you're going from high school to college, because I took a 2-year break, but if I had not taken a break between high school and college, it's kind of the same workload. It really is. It's like you have, you know, homework and you
It's
work
8
that time.
classes, whatever. Yeah.
Instead of 8 classes, you're taking 4. It's like, all right, well, that's a lot nicer. But yeah, the freedom to do the freedom of choice is really something that I feel like trips up a lot of people, which is why I really think, just having habits like I'm going to study 1 hour, 4 to 5, just having like little blocks like that can really help. So speaking, just to wrap things up, again, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. I'm sure a lot of people are really going to find a lot of value in all the advice you've been giving. So speaking of advice, if you could tell yourself from 5 years ago anything, any bit of advice that you wish you would know, I know it's a big ask, but what would be something that might come to mind?
Work smarter, not harder. And by that, I mean, first of all, don't go to George Mason. When you're spending too much money that you don't have, calm down. It's a great school, but you got into the University of Maryland too. That's also a great school. Just go
Mm-hmm.
there. You
Definitely.
save money. You're a little bit closer. So if you need a break from people, you can just, I'm coming home for the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
20-minute bus ride. Done.
Yeah.
And like I was saying earlier, balance. Balance, balance, balance. Like I was just saying, I was not balancing my sleep and my healthy study habits with my need to be a rebel child who doesn't sleep, which, it's not a good move.
Yeah.
Balance, get your sleep, eat at least somewhat healthy. Like I know it's college, fun times, freshman 15 is a real thing. Balance.
Yeah.
Sleep, study, social interactions, make new friends, but be smart about who you make friends with, because you don't want anyone to lead you down the wrong path, especially when you're so open to everything that's new.
It's great advice. I think you're totally right about balance. And again, thank you so much for chatting with us.
No worries, anytime.